Hello, everybody. I am Aggie DaSilva, the CEO of Leadership and Sales Academy. During this time of pandemic, one thing that people have that they did not have in the past was time. Time is gold, and it's an important moment for us to study and have our continued education. I'm going to be producing some videos related to leadership to tell a little bit about what is effectively leadership and how can we become a leader in our business. You know, this pandemic is going to go away. You can be sure of that. It's not going to last forever. I am a Harvard Leadership Coach certified, and I have been doing a lot of leadership courses and trainings with multinationals in South America, United States, Europe, in many places in the world. Let's just start talking about leadership. First of all, what is leadership? I developed a sentence that used to say, what is to manage to start with? To manage was to do the things that need to be done on time, in a correct way, through other people. Leadership is to get the things done on time in the correct way through other people because they want to and because they're passionate about it and because they are motivated to do that. They don't fear you. They don't fear the leader. They don't fear to lose their jobs. The key word there is empathy. So before we talk about empathy, let's get back a little bit on the history. Humanity, according to Max Paget, the French psychologist, suffered three major impacts. The first one was when Galileo Galilei said that Earth was not the center of the universe. Can you imagine at that time? They almost burned the guy down. The second one was when Darwin said we come from the apes. And the third one was when Freud said we have unconsciousness and we have no control over it. And there is only one way to be in control of that unconsciousness, is to bring it up to the conscient level. We have a tendency, or an unconscious tendency, of putting ourselves in the center of the universe, and everything goes around us. The moment to become a leadership is when you start to realize that you have to remove yourself from that center and put the other, and you start looking at the other as the important individual with whom you need to relate with and who you need to lead to success. Empathy is the key word when we talk about leadership. And you have to learn how to put yourself in that individual's position and look from his or her perspective so that you can respond accordingly in the best way possible. This is leadership. And the first thing you need to think about leadership is to review how emotionally intelligent you are. We're going to be talking about in the next videos, what is emotional intelligence and how does that affect and impact your leadership. As I said before, empathy is the key word. And this is the first video that I'll be producing, and I'm looking forward to producing the second video in the next week. And you're invited to watch it again. Spread, do whatever you want to do, share with your friends, but we'll be prepared to move forward and do the other videos. In the next video, we're going to be talking a little bit about emotional intelligence. Remember, Albert Einstein was a genius, but his emotional intelligence was not that high as his IQ. The same with Steve Jobs, who also was a genius. So we're talking about relationships, dealing with people, and leadership is established between individual and other individual in a very strong relationship and bond, which involves empathy. That's the key word. I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful day and keep safe.